think they've got enough midfielders at City to sort themselves out.
I think they might be losing one or two though as well. They could be losing one or two. But I take Phil's point. What he's trying to say is, if he goes to City or he goes to Real Madrid or he goes to Bayern Munich, he's got a far better chance of winning things. I do take that point, but it's quickly cancelled out by the fact if you're Arsenal or indeed Man United or Liverpool or one of these teams that are chasing Manchester City, then you want to sign the best players, and Declan Rice is one of them.
Okay, well, let's turn the question round a little bit. What makes Arsenal an attractive club, do you think, for Declan?
I think the history, as you mentioned earlier. I mean, the players they've had in their history, if you go through the players they've played for Arsenal, Dennis Bergkamp, Henry, Ian Wright back in the day, Tony Adams, all them, Patrick Vieira, we mentioned some top players. I'm not saying other teams haven't had top players as well. A lot of it is down to whether he's very happy where he lives, if I'm being honest. His family are happy there and whatever. So that gives them another opportunity. And I think it's a club that, as we mentioned before, it's the youngest squad in the Premier League. And they did try and push Man City. In the end, Man City were too good.
Well, they push them.
They did push them at one stage. They was big favourites to win it at one stage. So that was a positive. And I think the young players are going to get better. So Declan Rice might be looking at Saka, Martinelli, Saliba, all them sort of guys, and Odegaard, and saying, well, I wouldn't mind being part of this team going forward. Doesn't guarantee you're going to win trophies or whatever, but it gives you a much better chance if you've got better players, like you said, Ali.
Correct.
But Man City, all you can do at the moment for those guys is admire them, because they are a top side.
Okay, let's open the phone lines and speak to James. He's a West Ham fan. Good morning, James.
Morning, James.
Morning, James.
Morning, Ali.
Welcome.
Laura, personally, I love it when you call Ali Big Al. It always gets a laugh from me.
How weird was that? I don't even know where it came from, James. Maybe Big Al was on my mind.
Earlier, when you managed to find a West Ham fan, it was a grumpy one, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry.
Rice will always have a massive support from me, right? And whatever shirt he wears, Arsenal or anybody else, Rice gave everything to the club. And he's always going to get the support. He's going to get a massive standing ovation. So what Arsenal, and I think, Laura, you said, let's turn it round. What does Arsenal offer Rice? Well, I'm going to be honest. I think Arsenal makes him a better player because he doesn't have to do the defensive responsibilities that he does. He's a box-to-box midfielder. I think Rice is possibly in the group of some of the best players in the league in a number of positions. And I think whatever price you pay for him, I think you get a young man who's happy. As I said, probably some of the best players in that position in the league. He's got great commercial value. His personality, his smile, he lights up to your club. I think you whatever money he goes for, it's worth it, Laura.
I totally agree, James. Look, we would absolutely love him. I can't find an Arsenal fan that wouldn't like him there. And we would be very grateful to you guys as well for making him what a brilliant player he is. And you're right,
and he would be an absolute legend at West Ham going forward.
Well, we saw it.
He'll get a standing ovation every time he goes back to the London Stadium. He'll get a standing ovation whoever he plays for.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday morning 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.